Well, it took almost 6 months, or approximately 6 months, but it's finally time to take a look at the Pebble Time Steel. Hello everybody and welcome to Tech Uploaded. I am Chris as always, and like I said, man did it take a long time to get this product. So long in fact that Pebble has already released their next product, or announced their next product, the Pebble Time Round. So this is kind of already outdated, but I just got it about a week ago. So yeah, here you go. Here's the box, the Pebble Time Steel. And there's not a whole lot to really see on the box, but I figured today we would go ahead and just kind of do a quick unboxing, take a look at everything that comes inside. I believe that the steel band that I was supposed to get with this may be coming separately. I don't know that it's actually in the box because on the Kickstarter, they sent an email and said that they may have to ship the bands separately because they were having a hard time getting the production run done on these products. So some people got this a couple of months ago. Some people still haven't even received theirs. So I figured today I would just unbox it, show you what comes in the box, maybe power it up, take a look at the screen. I've seen some reviews that said that this color screen is a little bit harder to read than the screen on the original Pebble, which I never had any issues with. So I'm interested to see that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use this for a few weeks and see how it compares to my first gen Pebble, and just kind of see how I feel about it. And then maybe by that time, I'll actually have the steel band if it's not in this box. So let's get started. All right, so if you look on the back, there is a tab that it wants you to pull. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull down on that, and a little sticker comes off. Kind of took part of the packaging with it as well. So I'm gonna go ahead now there's a tab that it wants me to pull, it looks like. So pull. Am I doing this correctly? Or am I, push it forward. All right, so you push the tab forward and lift up, and then boom, it exposes the actual device. So you just go ahead and pull that up, and I can already tell by feeling this that it actually does have a nice feel to it. It feels a lot sturdier. Just not even taking it out of the box yet, just touching the side. This feels a lot sturdier than the first Pebble did. The first Pebble felt like a toy. It really did. It was a great watch. Mine's still in good condition. It's barely scratched, but it looks cheap, feels cheap. This one doesn't feel nearly as cheap, and I think once I get that steel band, which, as you can see in the box here, the remainder of the box, all there is it looks like maybe some stickers. And that's pretty much it. So the steel band is not in here. I'm still waiting on the steel band. So yeah, you get the stickers, and then you get your little guide and your safety information, and then just general. I hate these kind of manuals where you have to like unfold them and then you gotta unfold it again. And then you do that and you read it and you're like, oh, cool. And then you gotta like try to figure out how to get it back together. And that was easy on that one, but sometimes it's hard to refold those. Anyway, that's just rambling. So you can see that on the back side, there's this little compartment here. So that's going to house, more than likely, the cables and everything else. It comes with this leather band, which, is an interesting color choice. Not really sure if I chose that or if that's just what comes with this particular color. I did go with the silver because some people were saying that the black was like chipping or scratching. So let's see here. Gotta get this thing out. There we go. Okay. So removing the Pebble Time definitely weighs a lot more. So there's the front view, and then turn it around and there is the rear view of the Pebble. And then in this little box, there's I guess this was what was holding up the watch itself, but it says slide open, and inside you have a nice flat USB cable. So I don't know if you can see that. It's wanting to focus on my face, but yeah, it's one of those flat style USB cables. And then it has this similar charging adapter to the first Pebble that I had. So let's see where that, except instead of going on the side like the original Pebble did, this one actually clips to the back of the watch, which is nice. So you don't see the charge port on the side anymore. The sides are very nice and clean. So you got that side right there with one button, and then on that side you've got your other 3 buttons that you're used to. And I do like the 3-button design. I did watch Linus's review of this, and he brought up a good point, versus like the Apple Watch where you have to do the touch screen and you got the dial. The thing I do really like about the Pebble is when I'm driving or I'm just doing other things where I don't really need to look at the watch, like controlling music. Once you get these buttons down, you don't even have to look at the watch to control the device. So that's really nice. So hopefully there's a little bit of charge in here. And let's see if there's anything else in this box. I don't think there is. Doesn't appear to be. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So go ahead and stick all this stuff back in the box. I'm not going to use any of these Pebble stickers. Got a lot of stickers with products anymore, especially like vape gear always comes with stickers. I guess if you're a sticker person. But anyway, put that all back. I'm kind of OCD about saving my packaging, especially in case I end up going with the Pebble Time round. So yeah, I'm not going to deal with the USB cable at the moment. So let's see if I can actually turn this device on. I'm guessing it's this left button here. Yep, that was easy. So it immediately tells you to, there you go, get the Pebble app. So it wants you to download that, which I already have. So I think it won't really let you do anything else until you do that, if I remember correctly from the first review. I wish I could see how much battery life I had, but I'm going to go ahead, grab my iPhone, sync it up so I can get past this screen, and then just kind of take a look at it. I am going to put it on my wrist first, though. See how that feels. Sporting my free golf shirt. That's one of the nice things about where I work is I get provided a lot of free apparel, and it's laundry day, so figured I'd take advantage of the free wear while I'm doing the laundry. Got the cat chilling in the window. The TU Vlog cat is enjoying the day. It's a beautiful day. It's in the upper 60s, and he's loving it, loving the sunshine. I should probably open the window, actually. I've got the other one open. Feels great. Feels just like the other one did. The band's not bad. I actually don't mind the look of it, especially when I'm wearing something like I'm wearing today, where I'm a little bit more relaxed. This looks fine, but I went with the steel band because when I'm at work, the steel band with this, the silver look of this watch will definitely be more professional look than the black Pebble that I had with the rubber band and just the black plastic. So looking forward to actually being able to wear it and have it not look as cheap and as obvious. And then obviously the Pebble Time round, if they do make those available with the steel band, which I'm not sure if they're going to. I'm sure there'll be like a Pebble Time round steel at some point. So I'm a little bit apprehensive. Pebble, I will say, did reach out and say, oh, sorry, we took so long to get your Pebble Time Steel. Now we have this new watch. We'll give you a $50 discount if you did the Pebble Time Steel. But that still makes the watch like $200 because I think it's like $249. So I'm going to go grab my iPhone. I will be right back, get this thing synced up, and we'll just browse through the menus a little bit. All right, I'm back, and I've set up the watch. So you can see the color there. Let me go ahead and take it off. I chose a watch face that had a lot of color on it just so that you could kind of get an idea. So there you go. That's what it looks like. You can see when it fades, it does become a little bit hard to read, especially with the color watch faces I found. When I switch it back to the black and white watch faces that I was using before, it's not really a big issue. It's just about as readable as it was on the original Pebble. But the color stuff is kind of hard. So let me see if I can go ahead and do this and cover my face while I'm doing it. You go into the menu and you can see it's animated. And then you just scroll down. There's actually an alarm now, which I don't remember there being an alarm before on the old Pebble. So that's nice. But anyway, you just select your watch face. and then select the one that you want. Little star comes up. There's a lot of animations, but you can see that one is more readable than the other one was. So that's the one that I've been using. That's the one I'll probably keep using just because I like it. But yeah, there's a lot of animations in the menus. And if you, another change is if you start scrolling, it will just start showing you like the weather, what's going on, if you have any appointments, which I had an appointment and I deleted it. But yeah, there's, you know, it just kind of scrolls through your notifications, sunrise information, just all kinds of different stuff comes up on here. I've got the appointment for the super blood moon that's going to be coming up. So then you can see that it'll show you the, got to keep the thing awake, show you the information on that. So all in all, I mean, yeah, it's a Pebble. I mean, it's got a little bit more functionality. I like that you can use these up and down things to scroll through your calendar items. You can go back easily with that button on the left-hand side. You can, you know, like I said, sunset, sunrise, super blood moon. Next calendar item goes to Monday. It says that I have a web connection meeting at 2 o'clock. So, I mean, it's nice that, you know, you have all that stuff readily available, which was something that it wasn't as easy to do on the original Pebble. And the alarm feature, I always thought that was strange. Maybe there was, and I just didn't pay attention. But another thing that I would like to see, and I'm curious if it's actually in the alarm, so you'll have to just deal with me looking at this. But yeah, you can set an alarm, so you could set like an alarm time if you were wanting to do like a timer, but it'd be really nice if this had a timer on it. So, you know, if you were cooking or something, you could set the timer. But maybe that's an app. I need to go into the App Store and look. But yeah, overall, I mean, I'm not disappointed with it. Not as much as I was afraid I was going to be after some of the reviews that I saw. But the color thing is a little bit hard. I'm having no problem reading this watch face right now as it is with the one that I was using on the original Pebble. The other thing, you have to download a new app. So if you have a classic Pebble or Pebble Steel, you can't use that app. You have to go to Get Pebble, or what is it? I forget what the web address was. It's probably still on my phone. Let me see. What was the address for that? It's gone, I think. Is it gone? Yeah. Anyway. Sorry, I'm rambling now. But anyway, you had to go to a web address that shows up on the watch. When you go there, it says, do you want to download the Pebble Time app? And I was like, oh, there's a new app. So you have to use that one or it won't pair. The phone was all confused because it was still connected to my old Pebble, which is all the way in the bedroom. So it's impressive that it was actually still connected to that device. But overall, the setup on this Pebble, way easier than it was on the first Pebble. It was, once I downloaded the app, it said, do you want to pair it? I said yes. Clicked yes on here, clicked pair on the phone. Boom, done. It went through an update that took about 3 minutes. Once that was done, everything was up and running. So it goes through and it asks you for permission to access your calendar, to do push notifications for location services, all that kind of stuff. And you just say yes or no to the ones that you want. And once you do that, then you're pretty much ready to rock and roll. You can go to the App Store, you can download the watch faces, you can get the apps that you want. And the first time that I paired my original Pebble, it was not nearly that easy. And I had a lot of disconnection issues with the classic Pebble. Those went away as the app kept getting updated, and then it got, much more reliable. But yeah, this one, super easy, no problems getting it set up. So that was a nice change. I love the way that it feels. It feels heavier on my wrist. It feels like a legitimate watch. This leather band isn't bad. It's not, the color choice I maybe would have went with, but, it's pretty neutral. So I still have the steel band coming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and charge this because I think the charge is at, well, it says it's raining, but it's not. Charge is at 60%. And I want to get it up to 100% and then start using it like I would my classic Pebble and see how many days I get, because supposedly you get 10 days of battery life out of the Pebble Time Steel. So we shall see. I do get 7 days out of the classic Pebble with the usage that I do on it. So that's good. Let's see if I go into music, what it does. It looks like it's got my music up on there. Yep, so it's playing the music through my phone. Yeah, that works just like it did before. Nice interface, easy to read. All in all, not a bad device, but oh boy, it's kind of hard to recommend it now for two reasons. One, I haven't used it long enough to make a recommendation. And two, the Pebble Time round looks pretty sweet. So if you're okay with the rectangular shape and you want something that's got that steel feel, because I'm not sure that the Pebble Time round maybe it will, maybe it won't. There's still a lot out there to be seen. I haven't researched it fully. But if you like that feel and, you get the steel band, then maybe this is for you. I like watches that have an always-on screen so that no matter what, I can look down, I can see the time, it's easy to read. I don't have to do this to make it light up and then look at it. When I do flip my wrist with this watch face, it tells me the temperature and the weather, and then it goes away, and then it just has the time, which is nice. And I don't have to do a flip of the wrist to do it. And I like the 3-button setup because I can control it easily doing that once I get into my programs and things like that. It'll take a little bit of getting used to it, this one, because the interface is a little bit different. But all in all, at this point, there's not a whole lot more I can say. I just need to use it. I need to spend some time with it, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to leave the review there. If you want to follow me on my various social media channels, that's a good idea because that's how I'm more likely to respond. So if you have a question or comment, hit me up on Twitter. I'm on Twitter as Tech Uploaded. I also have an Instagram account, which is Tech Uploaded, so I post all kinds of random stuff on that, mostly photos of food, tech items, vape gear, all kinds of different stuff on there. So that's all over the place, but you can leave comments on things I post on there, and I will see those and reply. I have a Facebook page, Tech Uploaded on Facebook, not quite as active on there, and then, of course, you can try to email me at techuploaded@gmail.com, but I'm now up to 400 emails in there that I still haven't read, so I need to get on that, but I get so many emails at work that I just get burnt out on email by the time I get home. So hit me up on the social media. Just do that. The links are in the description for all of those if you forgot what I just rambled off. And as always, don't be a stranger. Check back soon.